Hey guys, how you doing? We're gonna do this Ask PigBenis in space here, planet Cyrene, or as some people have been referring to as Cyrene. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I could be completely wrong. It's happened before. We're heading right there today. It just opened up May 1st, so it's really exciting. So let's just get on to the questions. First off, if you guys look at the map, this is the new map. It's really cool. Cyrene or Cyrene is right there, right next door to Arcadia, which is really good for me. So, seeing that I kind of refer to Arcadia as my home now. The Crystal Palace and FOMA moved closer to Calypso. I think this is FOMA right there. I don't know. It's not clicking for me. So, yeah. So it's right outside the space station. It's a little further away from Arcadia. But all right. So let's just get on to the questions. The first question was, oh, and guys, this week I'm gonna do a live stream, and I will post a quick video up on my channel. And also, if you subscribe to me on Facebook, I'll put a post up there. A live Ask PigBenis. I'm not sure where it will be from. Maybe Cryarene, maybe Arcadia. Probably one of the two. Because a lot of these questions that you guys ask me are really just long-winded, and or for me to explain them are long-winded, and yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is just take the Ask PigBenis series and put it on Twitch.tv. And I do have a gaming channel there, and I put that link back up on my channel. I've been messing around with it the other day. Since they switched it over from Justin to Twitch, I really haven't used it that much. But just going back and looking at it now, I think for this series, I will put on a live stream, just because it can take a long time to explain some of the stuff. But let's just move on to the questions, because I'm running out of time here. So the first question is, how does the 90% return work? The guy that asked this question said he has deposited about $1,300 in a year and a half, and his tracker total is around 70,000 PED or $7,000. Is this calculated to 90%, or do I have a hell of a bad run, luck-headed? Any response would be nice, big thanks. And that's Maximus Carl Rogers. He left a comment in one of the videos. And Maximus, or Carl, let me just call you Carl. Basically, I mean, the tracker is great for a couple things. It's a real interesting tool. It helps miners out. It helps really everybody out. Not only tracking, but determining on what to hunt or mine or whatever. But the thing is with that, it'll track continually. If you look at my mining finds for the year, I'm over like 100,000. In fact, I don't even know what it is, but I think it's like 150,000. Does that mean I've made $15,000 this year playing this game? No, I haven't. I've probably made maybe 4 or 5, but not nearly that much. So it's a culmination of all your globals and whatever else. It seems as though you're doing exceptionally well, though, since your depot was only 1,300, and you rotated 70,000 PED. Now you should really just look at your current card and compare that to your 1,300. But to answer your question, how does the 90% return work? And basically, it's a theoretical. It's a theory. It's a post on PSF. It's basically confirmed by some of the biggest miners. One is Noodles. I'm not sure about the other guys because I haven't read the post in quite a long time. It works for me. The 9% theory works for me. Basically, you're taking your amp without markup. Say I'm using level 7, the markup is 16%, but the amp cost is 120 PED, and I use 30 PED in bombs, or probes rather, to drop. So and it gives me 20 drops on a level 7. All right, and we're just using that for. So I got 30 PED invested in 120. I'm up to 150 PED on that mining run. 90% of that is whatever it is. Let me just do a quick calculation here. It is 135 PED, so it's assuming that you'll get 135 PED back out of that 150 PED spent. Your markup is a wash, it's completely gone, and that's how it works out. I made a video of this. It's called An Inside Look to Mining. It's on my guides and tutorials playlist. You can take a look at it there, and I suggest if you really want to more in-depth, take a look at the live stream this week, and again, I'll post that up. Second question is, hey Pig, when mining, does the scenery matter, mountains, etc., or can you just drop on flat surfaces? And that was J Manly Shockey. He also left a question in or a comment in one of the videos, and J-Man, it doesn't matter. You have to think of Entropia Universe as a matrix, basically, a gridded matrix. Now, Arcadia is, I think, the best way to look at it, because Arcadia is kind of broken down. Like, you can see Sanctuary Cove, and it's too bad I don't have a map up, and I can't pull a map up of Arcadia right now. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, maybe I can. Let's just take a look here real quick. Arcadia. Here we go. Okay. Yes, great. Sanctuary Cove, you can see it's broken down in these areas up top, right? Now, the whole planet is kind of like this. If you can see this line right here, there's actually I believe there's 9 servers on Arcadia. Within these servers are areas such like the ones on Sanctuary Cove, and then within those areas are different resource spawn areas, okay? I like to take a look at the ice area here, because that's, you know, that can be either server 1 or 9, it doesn't matter, but it's broken down into areas and then areas within areas. So look at it as areas, look at it as time, to see what's hitting and what's not. The mountains, the terrain, it's all graphical, it's all eye candy, it's just there to throw you off, or, you know, it's to really just make it a virtual universe, or virtual world, speaking in Arcadia. So, okay, the third question is, I have a pretty decent hit rate in the areas that I bomb, but I tend to get tawnies, smalls. It says he's a lower level miner. Should I be going for lower markup ores and matters to get bigger claims, or does skill level have nothing to do with quality or claim sizes? And I'll tell you right up, skill level has nothing to do with anything. It does not have anything to do with claim sizes. You can still find good markup ore using the Z1, the Z5, or whatever finder you're using. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie or a vet. The only thing in that case that really matters is experience in finding and knowing the areas that contain the higher markup ores, and then matters. So your skill level does not determine your claim size and your hit rate, okay? But that being said, your skill level can help you increase in the tools that you use to find ores and end matters. And some tools, such as the deeper extractors, can find more rare ores that have a higher level markup. But your bread and butter are the markup ores that are like 120 or 130% that are easily attainable. Alright, fourth question, how do you sell your ores on FOMA? Do you TP back to Cali for 25 ped? Actually, the TP now is 7 ped, and yes, I TP back to Cali for 7 ped. I go to FOMA with like 10 amps, and there's a couple stores there. Gordon Cletus Freeman's got an awesome store there. He usually has a better, reasonable, he's got a better selection, he's got reasonable price amps, and if you need some, I would suggest you check out his store. But anyway, and that's not sponsored. Anyway, I drop about 3,000–4,000 ped worth of probe and amps, and then I TP back to Cali, and it works out. You know, for 7 ped, it works out to pay that to go back to Cali instead of trading for the traders rather on FOMA, because they whack off like 5%, you know, right off the bat. So 5% on, you know, 3,000 ped is 150 ped that I'm losing. I'd rather pay 7 and get my markup. So, all right, next, why fly and mine? Flying and mining is a couple answers to that. Flying and mining. First, it cuts my videos in half. It's super quick. Second is when an area is hot, and even when I'm not making a video, when an area is hot, I will fly and mine, drop, and then leave the claims there, because I want to get as many probes into the ground as quickly as possible to take advantage of that hot area. You know, if it's hitting, if you have an awesome hit rate, if you're just globaling left and right or hopping, that's why you do it. It cuts your time in half, and don't forget, guys, the more you're dropping probes, the better your chances are of hitting something, anything. If you're not dropping probes, you're not doing anything. You're never gonna all-time high or hop if you don't drop probes. So keep on dropping probes. It's the name of the game. Now, if it's slow, if the area is slow, then I make my distances greater, so I can cover more area and find a greater find a better hitting area. The amount of oil that you use in your VTOL is so insignificant when you're mining it with a VTOL. And I suggest you mine with a VTOL because it has a better control than any other vehicle. I mean, sure, if you can afford anything, then it's worth it. But I suggest the VTOL, and they're affordable now. So, if you can't buy one, go keep on looking at my channel, because I'll be giving some more away, I think. So, okay, now next question: am I taking on disciples? And currently, yes, but you have to be serious. And I've already turned down 7 players in the last 2 weeks, and I don't think they've really logged on. And it's not because I'm being a prick about it. It's just because if I'm going to spend time and effort and put it into a disciple, I want you guys to succeed, and I want a very serious player that's gonna stay in game for quite a long time. So, all right, and then the last question is, for your next PigBenis, could you discuss mining range enhancers and the usage of mining enhancers and amplifiers? I believe this is Mo Lori, Uncle Mo Lori, or Uncle Mo Lori Nightshade. I believe you mentioned that depth enhancers and amps shouldn't be used together. Is this because of the large size of the rare ores and the game's inability to apply partial percentage increase multiplier? For instance, is it possible to amp 1/4 pedstone 20%? I'm not going to get into it in this one. I think that's a great topic to cover in my live stream, because it's really in depth and it's pretty technical. So that's what we'll do. Let's just do a flyby here. Watch this guy blow me out of the water. Who is this? Guns N' Roses guy. So anyway, guys, this is a quick little flyby. That's it for this Ask PigBenis. I'll let you guys know in the comment section. Or I'll let you know in another video when the live stream will be. Hopefully it'll be this Wednesday. And I'm thinking like later at night for the East Coasters, so that on the West Coast side of the America, it'll be like 5 o'clock. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we'll get some questions answered then. And thanks for watching Ask PigBenis, and subscribe, like, comment. Bye.